Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 6 of Gate, and holy crap, this episode, I enjoyed it. It was really good. So the first beginning part of the episode was pretty much with Pina not knowing what to do, the East Gate falling, everyone dying, like literally just all of them dying, including one of her knights ends up getting killed. And one thing I gotta admit, like, it was really weird that there's barely any, like, what's it called? Barely any blood. And, like, I know, like, compared to, for people said that this is supposed to be, like, the manga's, like, really gory and kind of stuff. But compared to that, there's, like, practically nothing. It's really weird, like, and it's just kind of fighting thing, like, them, war and everything, people dying left and right. I expect, you don't have to make it super bloody and gory, blood everywhere kind of thing. But I expect a little blood. There's, like, pretty much no blood. The blood was non-existent. Like, there was no blood in their bodies pretty much. It was kind of weird. Like, that is one thing that I would say they need to put in, to be honest. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's a battle without the blood flying around and stuff. It was kind of weird to see, then after we get, this huge, Itami calls in, some reinforcements, even though Pina wouldn't say any. She still wouldn't call for help from them, pretty much what they were waiting for it before. And there was also a part with Rory, kind of like, since she's not fighting and there's a war going on, she's like getting aroused, like it's an aphrodisiac for her, and she's just like, oh. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. What the heck? Of course she ends up running off later on because she can't take it anymore. She's gonna go fight, which Itami then goes as well. And of course we do get the helicopters coming, flying helicopter squadron, but like, oh my gosh, Ride of the Valkyries going. I was like, oh my gosh, like, oh, that's pretty badass, I gotta admit, but like, really? But they're like flying in, and it was pretty dang crazy. It was seen with the helicopters. They're just like, Pina realizing like how powerful they are. Like, there's like an armored Pegasus, they're saying, and it's like, yep, that's the future for you. And this isn't even like top of the line kind of stuff. Like, their guns aren't even like, they're using these cheaper guns because they don't want to use so much money. So just imagine their full, like the full real weapons that we are using now kind of thing there. That's just completely just nope. Like, there's no jets or anything they're using. They should have jets. It would be pretty good to have, So far only helicopters have been seen, and tanks and stuff, But yeah, like, that was pretty much the scene, like just them demolishing all of them. We get to see Rory fighting, alongside one of the girls. I think it's what was her name? I forget. Let me look. Shino is her name, but she's like, her and Rory aren't even looking at their, from their backs and could get hurt and everything. So Itami them help them out a little bit. So we get a little bit of fighting there and stuff. But yeah, like I said, there was no blood really. So it was like, the hell? What is this? Like, reenactment kind of stuff? Not really killing each other. There's no blood. It's not a real battle. That's kind of how I feel, to be honest. Sorry. Like, I don't expect them to be like blood flying everywhere, gory as like crazy, but like, I expect a little blood, I keep talking about it, but it's kind of a big thing, to be honest. That's what I think. I don't know if that's how you think. If you think different, or if you agree with me, comment below, guys, so we can talk about it. And yeah, like, seriously, it was kind of weird. But after the whole scene with all the fighting and everything, there was also one part where I loved, where Itami's holding Rory, and all of a sudden he's like, woo, 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 like copying a feel, and she's like, and he's like, and he's got like a freaking black eye like the whole episode. After that, it's just like, oh man, I've been waiting for those, something like that to happen. Main character doesn't realize he's touching something like that, and yeah, love that kind of stuff. But after that, Pina and them are all surprised, like, what the heck's, they expected Itami them to like completely take over the town and everything with that much power and everything, but they barely did anything. They barely took anything really. So they were really surprised, to be honest. So I mean, they're not here to completely take over and stuff like that. This is not it's different now. It's not like back then, like they're saying they've never seen an army do that kind of thing. But we don't just take over. That's like, communist or dictatorships kind of stuff. Not the free world, boys and girls. But it was also funny when they were taking some of the refugees, I guess. Itami was picking all the just girls and stuff. It's like, yep, good choices indeed. But yeah, it was a good episode, to be honest. It was just nothing like the big fighting scenes was like the real parts that I was just like, oh man, I love this kind of stuff. But at the very end, it was just so crazy that finally Pina's Rose Order of Knights have arrived, and I mean they're on their way there, and Itami tries to talk with them, but they are not seeing it. When they find out they're from Arnis Hill, they try to attack them, to which he says, go, and they all leaving Itami with them. And yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, but that was pretty much the end of the episode. There was a cliffhanger there. I'm guessing they're gonna bring him to Pina, and then they're gonna have to sort stuff out and stuff. I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, I don't know. I did not expect that kind of thing to happen at the end, to be honest. But yeah, that's all I really got to say about the episode. I enjoyed it. Throughout the whole thing, had action, not enough blood, like I said, but it was still good action. Parting, seeing the technological differences, the power that they have over them, yet they're still good people, the free world kind of thing. They're not here to take over everything. If it was like another country like China, they'd probably, like how they're portrayed in this, they're like, we should have that power, that world kind of thing. And if they did, they probably would have just like tanks rolling in, jets flying in, killing everyone, taking over for the resources and stuff. But it's not the JDF. But yeah, overall it was a good episode. So they pretty much had, I don't really have to summarize it because it was just a huge battle part, really. We got Rory, kind of getting aroused and everything. Helicopters coming in. The beginning was pretty much Pina confused, everyone dying and stuff. Then also the fight, a little bit more of a fight scene. Then it was pretty much just the diplomatic point of view of everything and stuff. And then the ending was, of course, Itami getting taken by the Rose Order. So yeah, that's really all it was. It was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And yeah, till next time, guys. See ya.